Welcome back for another bi-weekly episode. This is episode 23 for April 12th to 25th. And we're just gonna hop right into it with some software updates.
So a software update, we're onto a different software, but one that we missed from the last video is that when the car reads a text to you, it would go like letter by letter on links and there was no way to stop it. But now you can just swipe the message aside and it will stop the car from reading the message. So that's the update from 2020.12.5. Again, we're on to newer and better things. Other software updates have already been done since this. We just wanted to go back and let you know that that is fixed and it's so much better.
Yes. So the new software updates that we're on right now there's actually two of them coming out. There's 2020.12.10 and 2020.12.6. And the reason I put them in that order is because 2020.12.6 introduces new features where .10 just does some bug fixes. So we're gonna stick with talking about .6 for a second. What that includes for cars with full self-driving and Autopilot hardware 3 is that it will now stop at stoplights and stop signs. We talked about how this would be coming soon in our last episode, but it's now here. There's a bunch of videos of it on YouTube if you wanna just search Tesla new software update. But anyways, that's starting to roll out. Not a ton of people have that as of right now. If you don't have it, no worries, it'll be coming to you soon. And then along with that update, there's this new Cheetah stance. That actually came out in 2020.12.5, I think. I could be wrong, don't quote me. But anyways, what this is the car now hunkers forward and it improves the 0 to 60 times and also the thermals, so repeated 0 to 60 runs can be done. But for the Model S, this brings the 0 to 60 times down from 2.4 seconds to 2.3, and for the Model X from 2.7 to 2.6. So more speed if you like to do that kind of thing.
Giga Shanghai is going to start producing a few more versions of the Model 3. They're going to do a long-range rear-wheel drive and also a performance. The prices were so attractive to Chinese customers that according to Testmanian.com, they were receiving upwards of 10 orders per minute.
Andrej Karpathy was speaking at an annual machine learning conference, and he was speaking about autopilot and how artificial intelligence will help us with self-driving and things like that. Pretty interesting little video for nerds like me. I highly recommend it. It's 30 minutes long, but we'll leave a link down below for you.
And if you had enough referrals to win the Model 3 wheels, it looks like they are going out now. Gigafactory Nevada will be opening up May 4th. According to what we've been able to find online, Nevada is allowing this to happen and to reopen. They will be providing personal protective equipment and also gloves.
So it looks like the Cybertruck is getting a 3% adjustment on size. It's getting shorter and shorter. Shorter height-wise and shorter length-wise. And there's a link below. This is what you're seeing right now, but you can play with it yourself.
Tesla Insurance is offering a 20% credit for March and April. Keep in mind, Tesla Insurance is only available in California, but that does bring up you might want to check with your insurance company because there are a lot of insurance companies that are giving refunds for March and April because so many people haven't been driving as much. Just call them, see what they're offering, if they're offering anything, and maybe you'll be able to save some money.
And they might lower your monthly premiums with driving less miles. Doesn't hurt to try. And then a fun little video came out from Jay Leno's garage. It's from 2008, and it was him driving the original Roadster and talking with Elon a little bit. So if you want to go back down memory lane and look at how that Roadster compares to Tesla's lineup now, I'd highly suggest it. Fun little video. It's only like 12 or 13 minutes long.
Police in Thailand are jumping on the Tesla train. They've just added 7 Model 3s to their fleet. Of course, they're the performance Model 3s. They'll be leasing these for at least 5 years.
And Tesla has added Hiromichi Misuno. I hope I pronounced that right. But they've added him to the board of directors. And if you look at Tesla's little clip of information about him, he seems overly qualified. I highly recommend just pausing the video here and reading a little bit about him.
Funny little story, it looks like Audi directly copies the EV incentives from Tesla's website. Actually, it doesn't look like it. They actually did, including a part that says every new Model 3, Model S, and Model X is compatible with CCS charging. Nice.
Now we're gonna hop over to Elon Tweets really quick. So Green the Only on Twitter managed to get an image from the selfie cam in the Model 3. He says that it's the same camera as the external AP cameras, and we now get an idea of what the camera sees. So to go along with that, Marty T on Twitter tweeted out that it was most likely for robo-taxis and to catch people if they're vandalizing anything, and Elon responded to that tweet with a simple correct. Next up is Pranay Pathwal, again coming to Twitter, and he asked, how long for the first robo-taxi release / deployment? 2023? And Elon replied, functionality still looking good for this year. Regulatory approval is the big unknown. Elon also tweeted out, Giga Berlin will have the world's most advanced paint shop with more layers of stunning colors that subtly change with curvature. Followed up with, to be clear, Fremont and Shanghai will also be upgraded over time, but it's hard to retrofit these improvements to an operating paint shop. And Tesla Mother Frunker asked, any updates on two-factor authentication? And Elon replied, coming soon. And moving right along to Supercharger Updates, we have a few updates this time. There are only 21 updates over the last 2 weeks. There were 10 permits issued, 8 in the US, 1 in Germany, and 1 in Norway. 6 are now under construction, 4 in the US, 1 in Germany, and 1 in Norway, again. 5 new locations opened up this week, 2 in the US, 1 in Norway, 1 in Poland, and 1 in Austria.
So we had a couple really fun experiences this week we wanted to include in the video. Our local Tesla club is awesome. We got together for Earth Day on Wednesday, and we drove the main street in Salt Lake City up to the Capitol building, went around the Capitol building, and came back down. It was a short little drive, but it was really fun. We had at least 11 Teslas there, and then afterward, a group of them went up for a drive in the canyon. Our little kiddo was ready for bed, so we skipped out on that. But it's just fun to group together with people. And then after that experience, there was a little girl who was turning 6. She lives up in South Jordan. And her mom had got on the Tesla club that we're a part of and just said, hey, our daughter loves Teslas. If anyone's available, would you be willing to just drive by our house around 6? And there were at least 25 people that showed up for this. And there were police and fire departments and just so many people. It was so fun to be a part of it. I actually got a little teary-eyed. Maybe I am very soft, but just to have a community where so many people get together to show up for one another, it's really fun to be a part of. So check in your area if you're not already a part of a Tesla club and see if one's there. And if you're ambitious enough, create one if you can't find one. It really is fun to just get together with people who love their vehicle as much as you do and participate in fun things like that. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
$2013.
2013?
I don't know.
It's 2020.
I know. We're gonna, at the very beginning, we're gonna start over.